Thank you, Tommy. All right, next up we have from the Latin Chamber of Commerce, Peter Guzman.
Thank you. First, let me say what an honor and a privilege it is to be inside of here today in these chambers. These chambers where so much hard work happens, so many big decisions are made, and I commend each and every one of you because I know this stuff is not easy. So I'm glad that I'm here again as the president of the Latin Chamber of Commerce, and it's a privilege to be the president of the Latin Chamber of Commerce, the largest and most powerful Hispanic chamber in the state of Nevada, representing entrepreneurs, moms, dads, children, and people just trying to make a better life. So I'm going to stay away from a bunch of statistics and things of that nature because there's much more smarter people coming up with the numbers and the statistics. I've read them. To me, this is an absolute no-brainer. And for my members, it's an absolute no-brainer. To have an opportunity in a 10-mile radius where you can be ziplining down Fremont Street, watching a volcano, going to Paris, New York, and then now the opportunity to have a stadium and an NFL team and the UNLV UNLV football team having a stadium. I mean, to me, all of this equals a no-brainer. I heard Howie Long say it. He got that from me that day at the press conference and asked me if he could use it. I'm telling you right now, he took it from me, and I'm glad he did, because it is a no-brainer. You're talking about being able, this community is great. This is the greatest community. Every city I go to, it's always about coming back to Vegas. Everybody wants to talk about Las Vegas. What this stadium and an NFL team does, it just continues to take us up to another level. How can we not be part of that kind of history? This is going to create thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs. It's going to help entrepreneurs, whether they sell T-shirts or sell coffee. They're going to be part of this. They're going to be part of this historic moment, this economic historical moment. And it's going to be a lot of people that look like me. And I embrace that. I totally embrace that because we're entrepreneurs and we're going to be part of something that, 5 years ago we would have laughed to even talk about maybe we're going to get an NFL team, a new stadium. And here we are. We're on the verge of having that. Now I read the paper and I see that we're getting a little bit of loss, maybe, talking about billionaires and a billionaire. I'm glad we have billionaires in this community because between billionaires, union workers, non-union workers, laborers, that's how you build a community. They're all involved. We're all in this together ultimately. And if it creates more jobs and more opportunities, so what if a billionaire's at the top of that? That all trickles down. Everybody's involved. Everybody in this community. We all win with this stadium. We all win with this team. And let me tell you, more now than ever, communities need things that bring them together. Just picture this in your mind. Getting ready to tailgate, families going out to tailgate on a Sunday, coming together, going to watch our UNLV football team, the Raiders. I'm finding it very hard to see any negatives in this thing. I also think that people are going to tailgate. They're going to come on Friday. Maybe they even come on Thursday because it's Las Vegas. They're going to extend their stay on Monday. All of that equals to me opportunities for the great people that live in this community that want to work, that want to start businesses. And I think now is the moment. Now is the moment for us to make this big decision. Certainly we're going to look to all of you, many of you, to make sure that there's diversity, inclusion, and that everybody gets the piece that this opportunity is going to give everyone. Certainly that's a hard job for you guys, but I know with the right people are in this room right now, and you guys will figure that out. But what we can't do is let this opportunity escape us. The time is now. This is a uniter, and it's going to make our community even that much better. You had visionaries in here earlier that are now come together that 5 years ago might not have. Jim Murin, Steve Wynn, Jan Jones, they see the value in this. Be part of this historic moment, and let's get under construction as soon as we can. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. Next up, we have from the Urban Chamber, Sean